Hi everybody, this is Witchy Poo again from the Witchy Poo Costume and the Paranormal. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of the ghost huntings I have done in the last year, and it was to the State Reformatory, Ohio State Reformatory. Here are a couple pictures of the place I was at. When I first before I went there, I didn't have much, so the first thing I went there with was just a basic camera, because that's one thing they said on the website. Just make sure you have a camera, have a flashlight, which I had two flashlights. I have basically the basic one, the basic flashlight, and then I also had a red one too, which actually, to me, I think the red one's a lot better because it's easier on the eyes when you flash them up, because it doesn't really hurt people's eyes as much as the white one does. The other thing I went with was my phone with a couple of apps on it that I chose. One was the Ghost Tube SLS and the Ghost Hunting, and also the Thermal Camel one I had on my phone that I was using. The main one I used the most on my phone was the Ghost Hunting one. The one with the background with a black hand on it. That's the one I used. Then I had my iPad as well. And on there I had the SNLS Ghost Tube on there and the thermal camera I was using on there as well. Because I was trying out the app. I mean, all the several apps that they had, I tried a couple of them, and I was trying to use those on the two on my phone and on my iPad. But that was all I had on me, plus a bag with film in it and extra batteries for my flashlights, and that's all it took with me. And when I arrived, there was a lot of people there. I mean, a lot. I'm guessing between 40 and 50, but there was a lot of people there. The one guy who talked to me, who's one of the tour guides, also ghost hunter, who also investigates the place, he came up to me and asked me, well, who are you with? And I'm like, no one, I'm by myself. He said, well, you must be very brave doing this by yourself. I'm like, I guess we'll find out. So, yeah, I went by myself. And he did help me here and there throughout the whole entire time. At the beginning, they did split up the groups to basically take the tour of the Ohio State Reformatory if you've never been there before. But if you have been, you can go ahead and start investigating the whole entire place. But since I didn't know the place very well, I went ahead and went on the tour. And the place is quite big. I mean, it literally is big. And, I mean, you could easily get lost, mainly if you're in the main section of the building where the superintendents were. I got a little bit lost sometimes getting up and down and where I was. So, but I did enjoy myself. And before I can continue on, please make sure you hit the subscribe and the like button down below, as well as comments to let me know how I'm doing, and because I'm also going to show you a couple while I'm talking, as well as photos of that time when I was there. When I used my camera, the only thing I had was my flash. I had no infrared or anything on me. I mean, I even tried doing infrared film, but I guess it didn't work, because when I got it developed, I never got any film back. So I guess it didn't work. So, but that was most of my tour. I mean, I didn't get much through it. I mean, I didn't get real experiences like, people tugging your hair or poking at you, tugging at yourself, or getting pushed, stuff like that. I never experienced that. As well as disembodied voices, I didn't get that either. I mean, it was very hard to tell because you had a lot of people walking around up inside, up the jails. You got 5 flights of stairs, so you're going up and down, and you got people walking across up there as well as some of the rooms, so it's very hard to catch really anything. Also, I forgot, I also had a recorder too. I forgot about the recorder I had, and that was it. I mean, I didn't get much. I mean, the one guy I told you, he helped me to some of the locations that were very high in activity, but I was experiencing what other people were experiencing. I mean, I enjoyed myself. I really liked it, and I definitely do plan on going back again. So, because I want to try to get some of the experiences and really know what I'm doing. So, before I let you go, please make sure you hit the subscribe and the like button, and as well as the comments down below to let me know how I'm doing. Okay? So at this point I'm going to say Witchy Poo is off. Have a great day.